Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Live on TikTok and YouTube. Good morning, Jay. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. We got about 17 minutes or so till market opens. Just want to give everyone plenty of time to get on here, ask questions, hang out. Good morning, Paula. Joseph. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wait, see if I can say it. Fabiola. I say it right? What's up? Awesome. See if we can make some money this week. That's some horrible price action on Friday. For the record, that was just horrible. Market settled some. Let's see what happens. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Jonathan. How'd the trip go? Good morning, Harold. Welcome in, everyone. Susan. Plenty of time to ask questions. We've got about 15 minutes. I'm going to talk to Team Bull a bit as well. What data do we have today, everyone? Pre-market starts at 4. My time. All right, hold on one sec. I gotta do something while I'm thinking about it. One second. I'll be right back to you all. I gotta do something while I'm thinking about it. All right. Congrats on the new dog, Bedman. Good morning, Wes. PMI at 10. Is that what we have? Let me look through my channel as well. I don't think Jadon's posted the news and events, but I have my weekly brief. So, see what's going on. Yep, PMI. That's all I see as well. Thank you. How we doing, Team Bull? How is everyone? See if we can make some money today. Catch a nice trade. hope we have
What
better.
up, what up, what up?
What's up? Good morning.
What's up, dog? Oh, I'm so happy to be back. I hate Miami.
I feel that, man.
Jeez Louise. So happy to be back here. Oh,
You know, you posted Terry. Was it Terry Crews? That's his name, right? What's that dude you took a picture
Yes.
with? Yes.
Yep. And talked to him for like 10 minutes.
First thing I thought when I seen him was his role in the Longest Yard.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Top 3 Adam Sandler movies of all time.
It's a good one, yeah, for sure.
And Terry Crews.
Slicks finally unfunded now. Thank you, Grizzly. That's awesome, Slicks. Congrats. Hope you reach as many payouts as they'll let you reach. Good morning. Terry Crews is pretty funny in that Blended movie too. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. The market's about to open in like what we got 10 minutes. So ask questions, hang out, get ready to trade with us. What's up, Positive Thinking? How are you? Good morning, G-Man. Anyone sipping on some coffee this morning? Some tea? Something good? Use it like volume-based support and resistance. Positive thinking, basically.
How was the market on Friday?
It was horrible, man.
I honestly didn't even look.
Dude, the price action was a nightmare. I took one loss and called it a day.
I didn't even look. Didn't know, didn't care. Didn't know, didn't care.
You definitely didn't miss anything.
Bro, Terry Crews was loving DOD. Loving it. We sat there and talked about it. I told him how I live by a phrase and trade by a phrase, DOD, and he used to help change people's lives and keep them consistent, and bro, he was loving it. I thought it was pretty sick.
Nice. Some coffee.
I thought it was pretty sick.
Sorry to hear that, Nick.
Right, I need to post up the, what type of news we got this week?
What's up? Let me look in my brief. So we have PMI today, 10 a.m. Tomorrow we got job openings at 10 a.m.
We got non-farm payroll this week.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
should be a solid week. Make sure you hit the follow. I'll go live every morning. Market opens 8 minutes. I mean, you just gotta do it slowly at this point, Alexander. If you only have that much left on your drawdown, that's your only choice. I'm doing well. How are you doing this morning, man?
Grizzly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl.
You're not watching it? Why not?
I don't know. I might go skiing or something that weekend. I guess I'll probably maybe like catch some snippets. I'm just a salty Broncos fan. I don't care anymore. I don't care who wins.
I feel like
I'm just a salty old man Broncos fan. That's what
I feel like we're gonna see the talent in the NFL go down, where people can make so much from college now. I mean, why would you go to the NFL if you could make that play in college for 5 years?
I agree. It's a good point. Dude, my soul literally feels regenerated being back from Miami. Literally, I think if I had to live there in the city.
I mean, I know the difference between the money, Patrick, but still,
my soul would just shrivel up and die. Florida's great. Not inside Miami. For me, no way. I can't live that lifestyle. No way, no how. No way, no how. I also don't love Eastern time for training. I know some of y'all love it because you like to wake up later, but for me.
What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Sorry, I was talking to Jaden about football there. Then I got distracted on the charts. I was looking through them. I hope we can make some money this week together. I paid myself last week. Paid myself a decent amount, which it still hasn't come out of my account yet for some reason. I said that we'll get to it today. Is there a lifetime option? Nate, I'll see if there is. I gotta look and see if it's up right now. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. But I'll make sure to get you the link out though if I can find it, Nate. What's everyone's favorite setup? Let's talk about it for a second. We don't have too much time. We got like 3 minutes. Thoughts this morning? Good morning, welcome in. Make sure you hit the follow. We'll go live every morning. The crowd will be starting to show up very soon, so trying to get through all the questions. I say we tighten up our rules even more so. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but we have a limited risk regardless. Um, even with volume, let's add more certainty, like more exact, you know. But I'll talk more about it later. I was working on Grizzology. What brought up the thought? Why not? You know, why not try to improve our strategies together if we can? Just a thought. Good morning. You out there working slicks? Gonna be doing some back testing this week though. For sure. Some deep back testing. Did you see the price action cow? There was a little more risk on that trade than I typically like, but it's the only setup we had all day, so we tried it light size and it failed. But the price action was horrible. The only thing that made sense on Friday was that one demand bounce that just happened to bounce. You know? Other than that, I didn't see anything that made sense. It was end of month too. I did not take that in consideration when we was trading. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that, but completely slipped my mind. You all know what end of month can happen. You know, the price action end of month, and we had a big move the day before. Oh, that's a good idea. Here we go, everyone. Market's open. Let's do this, Team Bull. Boss DJ, I mean, you can talk to me. I'm right here. You don't have to speak to everyone else about it if you have questions. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Do we get above this previous day close pretty easy? There we go. My audio was messed up.
What'd you say?
I said, let's do this.
Let's do it.
BD, I use Tradeovate for my trades.
How was your weekend, Grizzly? Never got to ask you about yours.
Man, it snowed here. We had a decent amount of snow for East Tennessee.
Snowed in Tennessee?
Yeah. I think we had like 5 inches or so. Nothing crazy, but enough for me to get the side-by-side out on, have some fun. What a nice pump off the open.
Big old pump that I will not be participating in. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be back here.
What's up, Wes? I might have missed your question. Okay, nice. You're working on testing that. Good morning. See if we can catch a nice trade. Make sure you hit the follow. Go live every morning. What's up, Ease Reps? I'm confused what you mean. But welcome in. I was told not to look at my crypto port, and I'm not looking at it. You all have to tell me when it's pumping again. D-Money, I haven't been. We've just been focused on NQ. But if you all see a nice gold setup, let me know. I'll check it out in front of me here. Nothing really, Jay. I'm just going to let the 15-minute range get in, see what we get from there. Wait on the trend setting candle.
What do you say about candles?
I'm looking for the trend setting candle for a possible entry after the first 15 minutes. Man, silver sold off like crazy.
That was insane.
I told you all I should have sold or had talk my daughter into selling the silver. Turn on my heater.
I have a heater on in my office too. I always have a heater net right next to me.
I always trade my tank top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sun's out, guns out, baby.
that's right. No, I didn't. We didn't get to sell the silver. If it gets up past 100 again, I'm gonna sell it.
My option chain all set up.
I'm not sure, Nick. That's a good question.
Oh shit! Tesla is one of those individuals that have 0 DTEs now. That's crazy.
What is it?
Tesla has 0 DTEs now. It has those closer expiration dates.
Oh, it does? Like
Not
SPY and
just
QQQ used to have?
Yeah. It's 3 days a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
For those new to trading, that's how SPY and QQQ used to be.
Yep, they didn't used to be 0 DTE every day.
Yeah. Adjust my chart. What is that? I don't know where Greg is today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're looking for a trade, trying our best. But we got about 5-10 more minutes before we even take one. Or we can look for one. 10 a.m. we do have, what did I say that was? We have some data at 10 a.m. PMI. Make sure you hit the follow. We go live every morning on here, TikTok. Yes, you can share the live.
Tesla, or next day Tesla.
Quite the range here, so. So what's the deal with the government right now? Is this partially closed?
I think so. We have PMI in 21 minutes. Trade today, Gene? Did you trade last night?
If you have any more questions, you can drop them in chat. I'll try to catch them all. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wow. Long life though, huh? She was 96. Yes, you can share it. Share the live, please. I'm not looking. I was telling them earlier that I'm not looking at my crypto port until someone tells me to look again. I received a text that do not look at crypto port. Thank me later. So. Five more minutes. Well, 4 more minutes we'll have the range in. Then we can look for a trade, okay? Sorry to hear that as well, Kelsey. Yeah, it was Brandon. How was everyone's weekend? We got a few minutes here since no one's asking questions. I'll ask them. Everyone have a good weekend? Nice. No, I have not got my sauna up yet. It come a decent snowstorm over the weekend. I have to get my brother to help me set it up. Well, we ripped above that pre-market high right off the open. We haven't had any pullback. We have a fair value gap there. I like that area for a bounce. What's the bottom of this wick? 541. Little risk there. I don't like, from now on, if I can help it, I'm not taking any trades that have over 40 points worth of risk. I don't care. If we even if we can get the R to R, I've seen one thing I'm learning from this feedback. People, don't always position like they should when we have a bigger point risk. So that's that wasn't far from me, Naya. That's like an hour from me or less. What's up? I promised everyone a meetup. I was supposed to do it during the fall, but the fall went by quickly. Never got around to planning it. We just need to set a date. I feel like if I don't set a date, for a meetup. If we have a meetup, do I have to teach? Or can I just hang out with you all? I'd rather just hang out, have a good time. On my birthday? Yeah, that'd be wild. It's BYOB though. I'm playing. Just playing. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're just talking. There's no trade yet. 15-minute range is in, so we can look for one. No, not today, V-Man. That's why I don't go to any events. People always want me to speak, and it's just not my thing. That is definitely not true. Medium rare. Sorry, I had to ban someone from the TikTok. Alright. I'm looking. I'm gonna talk to Jay Dunn about a bounce area, see what he likes. Alright, Jay Dunn, what are you looking for a bounce? You have a bounce area on watch?
Not a ton, bro. Kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't even like a pullback.
You know what I'd rather see us fail this 15-minute high and then move back down, have some aggressive move below this 15-minute low and pre-market high, and then retouch back up and make our way down to pre-market low. That would be my ideal situation today. It's gonna probably take some time to set up. Might not come to fruition, but that would be ideal setup for me.
Yeah.
Would be the perfect setup.
Man, I think my heater's just gonna have to go.
Okay, guys, still waiting. 15-minute range is in. Pre-America high and low are in.
See if we can get a setup here. So, for those that's been trading with me for a while, what are we looking for here? We're close to the top of this 15-minute range. I'm not really crazy about a pullback entry, okay? If I try to pull back entry, it would have to be around that 600 area, and even with that, we'd have more risk than I wanted. So, not really interested in a bounce. Yes, I'm ordering me a new heater for my office today, everyone. That one has just keeps kicking off louder. So, what's up? So I see a lot of people saying this fair value gap right here. So if we take this trade, our entry would be what, 25,583? Our stop would be still going to be quite a bit of risk there. I mean, we could try a point of control bounce, but we'd have to either, what would the risk be? 637? 17 points worth of risk there if we stopped out at below this candle, but technically what would invalidate it would be a 5-minute close back below it. Would invalidate the point of control bounce. That being said, we need to have a hard stop as well if it starts getting out of hand. We just can't let it run to the downside. Yes, share the live, please. Let's see here. So the orb strategy is not in play for me. Can you all tell me why? As far as the breakout candle goes? Volume, yes, that's right. We do have, you can't see it, but there is a demand. Well, there. We got, sorry, supply rather. We have a supply here. We can watch that. Really a solid supply. I like that a lot. So, gonna watch that for a possible reject. Other than that, we gotta wait, get some volume in. Please, if you're gonna be trading with me in these lives, I need everyone to do this right. No forcing trades, no averaging down losing trades that wasn't planned, no moving your stop loss. And no oversizing. It's super important to long-term survival. I paid myself from my trading account last week and it still hasn't come out. I hope it comes out today. Usually pretty instant, I guess. Maybe it is out of office, I don't know. Was that a record of 60,000 likes on TikTok the other day? Yeah, the most we've ever had, I believe 60K. We shall see, Robert. If we get confirmation in the supply up there, we'll try it. What's up? Welcome. Make sure you hit the follow. I go live every morning, TikTok, YouTube. Well, I appreciate it, Thomas, nonetheless. Oh yeah, I'm here, everyone. Just waiting on a setup. The warp strategy is invalid for me as well, so I'm watching the supply that you see on my chart, or possibly a bounce at point of control, but I'm gonna keep a pretty tight stop on that if I try it. Because we have right at point of control, which is at 637.5. We have the Asia high at 645. Previous day close, 639. Could get some volume on this candle. Yeah, we do. We have data dropping in 5 minutes as well. So if we end up trying the point of control bounce, probably set my... The only issue is we have that fair value gap right below it and that pre-market high. It could push down and test that, but if we do try it, we'll have to keep our stops around 619. So I don't even like to enter at this fair value gap because there's still quite a bit of risk there. Can't promise I always take a trade, but I'm gonna do better about keeping the point losses lower for you all. It's one of my goals for this week. May get less trades, but less risk as well. If you all see a setup, make sure you drop it in chat in time for us to discuss it before it hits, okay? Well, Justin, that depends the strategy we're using. So Justin asks, is there any particular type of price action and volume you like to see on pullbacks? Like say we're pushing up to the, let's use this supply for example, right? The red box above, you all can see it. If I was looking to take a short up there, I wouldn't want to see a massive green candle, green volume candle going into it. I like to see it pushing up, lowering volume, then get some, nice strong selling pressure on the confirmation candle, the high volume candle. That's where I want the high volume to come in with a nice negative delta.
What is going on? Oh, we got a higher volume candle. I see higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching up there, Dodger. If it confirms, I'm not just gonna take a touch of it. I'm gonna look for confirmation. No, 15-minute orb, 15-minute range is invalidated today for me. Unless we retest and get a high volume candle coming out, that would possibly, tell me to take a trade if there wasn't too much risk on the candle. All right, I gotta talk to Team Bull for a minute. I'll get right back to the questions, okay? We do have data about to drop, so we don't need to take a trade right now. Let it get out of the way, then we're good to go.
take them to the upside for sure, but I prefer them.
Data's dropping 2 minutes, everyone.
So I'm gonna wait.
Oh.
7:30. If we would have had higher volume,
All right. What's the best resource for news and data? You want like free news, Boss DJ? What is it? Forex Factory? Is that what everyone's been using for the free data? I think so. I think that's the name of it, Boss DJ. You're welcome. I got something cool coming for Grizzology, everyone. New website and everything coming soon. I mean, it's still going to be through WAP, but I think you all will like this. Yes, it is, Steve. Don't make fun of my heater. It may be broken, but it is code. I'm going to buy a new one today, promise. Last day you all have to hear the broken heater. There's the data. Oh. No, Justin, I was telling them earlier I haven't got my sauna set up yet. I gotta wait on my brother to come over and help me. It's a two-man job. And it came a snowstorm over the weekend, so. Make sure you hit the follow. Go live every morning, TikTok. All right. Make sure my Tradevate's muted so we don't hear the order field sound. Give everyone anxiety on here. Wow. No longs for me. I want to see what we do here. That is one noise I cannot stand, is the order filled with Tradevate. I hate it. All right. TradingView charts. You have to get live data, and you can get their premium subscription if you like, whatever. Team Bull Chat is on something today. I look away for 1 minute, Team Bull, and you all get out of hand in chat. It's hilarious. We need some volume to come in here.
No. I said earlier that I would have taken that trade down to the 15-minute high if we had confirming volume on that previous trend-setting candle.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad necessarily. I just didn't really want to put the risk on.
Hopefully I get a trade today. I'm gonna do my best to catch one. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the heater off. It's getting on my nerves. Oh.
And it's moving. That would have been the trade. 35 to 800, like 70 points, 60 points, 65 points.
What are you talking about, Steve? I have my winter coat on, you know?
See, Brandon.
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing.
Leave Miami too. Dude, what is that volume, bro?
Horrible, man.
So funny. I posted that picture with Terry Crews, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, you make Terry Crews look small. It's crazy." I'm like, I keep telling y'all, I'm tall as hell. I'm a big boy.
All right, everyone. We're slowly climbing up to the supply we were watching, so. What should give us a high volume candle up there to the upside? Wouldn't that be horrible? Yep, appreciate the follows, TikTok. Make sure you do follow so you don't miss out on the lives every morning. We need to hop on these throughout the week and do some education as well. Just pick a topic and just teach a class on it sometime. That'd be cool. I feel like we get off topic talking about something random. Henny, it just didn't have the volume I wanted. Yeah, I have to have confirmation, everyone. It can climb all day, but like this, just looking at volume based off our strategy we've been using, it's just no entry. There's no trade to be made here. This candle has some decent volume, but it was way up here away from everything. The breakout candle had horrible volume. There's just no confirmation. Appreciate that, Thomas. 10K likes. Appreciate everyone's liking the videos. I need to check what Mara's at. I got assigned some shares last week on Mara. Is anybody selling options for income now? We've been talking about it for a while. Just curious who all locked in on that as well, apart from day trading. But anyways, I sold some puts on Mara last week. I got assigned my shares. So I'm going to sell some covered calls this week. People sleep on it, selling options for income. I know it takes some capital, but still. Honestly, you could start with a small account, just have to do one at a time, you know? You're holding puts for what? What on, Boss DJ? One thing I would say, I know people sometimes when they get puts on SPY or QQQ and they make some money swinging them or doing something, but I'm telling you, people go broke trying to short the SPY, short SPY and stuff. It's better to catch a nice pullback, get in some possible leaps, call leaps. Not that I've been doing that, I'm just saying. We invest bullish long term. We day trade key levels. Yes, you can ask questions. Plenty of time. This candle here looks halfway decent. See if J-Don's looking for anything again.
Higher volume.
You about to full port something?
I wouldn't be opposed to a move back down to like 810 to 800.
With a 10-point stop?
Yeah, I wouldn't have it. You could even put like an extra, some breathing, like up to 20 points on there. 10 points is a little tight for NQ.
Yes, it is. No trade yet. Trying my best to find this one, but we just haven't had confirmation. The volume didn't confirm JD Wolf. That's why. I mean, the price action worked out beautifully for that 15-minute orb, but the volume just wasn't there.
Damn, no retest back down. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That's it. I'm ripping 10 millions of silver. Joking, by the way. That's a joke.
Too late. I already followed you.
Long or short?
No take back. I just grabbed both so I couldn't lose. Oh. I'm gonna watch this supply still. We're getting close to it. I hate when the word plays out so nice and volume doesn't confirm. Price action looks great, but that was a joke. J-Don is not full porting silver. Anytime we say full porting anything, it's always a joke. You all know that though, right? She said, nice.
No trades for me yet, guys. Just waiting. We didn't get that 2-bar set up. I had it drawn out. I would have been open to it if we moved back down into this area. Wow.
I'm going to focus in. If I miss any questions, I'll get right back to them, okay? I'm going to focus in here. We're approaching this zone. Just the charts for you all. Make sure you can see it clear. They're both solid, honestly, Nick. We just gotta see where we get confirmation. 26,000. We have a hourly supply. Also, we have it around the 25,900 where we're touching right now. 940 is the top of this supply. So if we break above that, this zone will be invalid. Share the lives, everyone. Let's get it rolling. I hope everyone's finding value from these lives. I do my best to try to answer as many questions as possible every day. So I know I don't get to teach a class or whatever, but still, a lot of questions get answered. A lot of discipline gets built in these. So. Thanks, G-Man. You know, I've noticed a lot of people, not everyone, a majority of you still, we all trade together, but I've noticed some people have been coming, they've been taking their own trades, just hanging out, posting once they get out, in and out, which is cool. I see a lot of people making money. Appreciate that, boss DJ. What was I gonna say? I hope we don't reject right here. Literally, did we touch it on that previous? Right at the bottom. I wanted to push up to that 900 because I feel like we want to touch that 900 before we sell off. Nice. We really have built something good here. These lives are good vibes. It's peaceful. It's one thing I value more than anything in life is just peaceful life. Uh-oh, we're in the zone. Yeah. SSJ. I'm not gonna comment on that one. That could be a career ender for me. Trigger too many people. All right, everyone, I've turned this loud heater back on because I'm freezing. Heck no, Nick. Nah, I'm not. Yeah. Is that a jet in the back? Yes. Promise you all, I'm gonna order, as soon as we get off here, I'm ordering a new heater, so. We're just trying to catch a trade, man. It's just not giving us one. Yeah, that's right, Steve. Steve said that's the sound of NQ about to take off.
So I wait.
All right, Team Bull, we're finally in this supply.
Find us some clicks, maybe.
Man, I had some chest supported rows at the gym this morning, like on the bench, where you like row the dumbbells on each hand. And I guess whenever I was doing the rows, I was flexing my pecs, and it's got 2 purple bruises on each side. Weird. Looks like you did some squats. You know how the bar make your back purple sometimes? How am I? You don't believe me? I need to show proof. Looks like I've been beat. I'm not sure.
Oh, baby. Let's see if we can get a nice pullback. Any time now. We'd love to see it. Love to see it. Tesla's making its move back up. Hey, I'm trying to bring the energy today, guys, but there's only so much we can.
All right, back to questions. Done talking about my workout. We just got to get confirmation candle. We could, but if you're trading options, what is your name? Benjamin? If you're trading options, you can, doesn't matter if you get, let's say, what's SPY at right now? So I can give a good example. If you're trading options, and this, if you're day trading, I'm not talking about selling. But let's say you get into a trade, and let's say SPY's at, just let me look. 695. So SPY's at 695, and let's say you want to make money with calls going up, and you bought 696 strike. You don't have to wait on it to be at expiration or above the strike to sell. You can sell it any time. You can literally buy it, then close it if you like. You don't have to wait on the strike price. I hope that answers your question. But once it gets into money, you know, that's when the premium really starts jumping, so. And keep in mind, I have an old video. I said this before. You all probably hate when I say this, the OGs, but I have a options class I taught on YouTube. It was taught live years ago, but it's still valid. teach you all about options for free. You can find my YouTube link, TikTok, and Grizzly at grizzlytrades.com, or just click the link in bio on TikTok. It has all my social links there, okay? We got this red candle currently has positive delta, so Ashley and Team Bull, are you on the Zoom? Can you hear me talk? So you're looking at NQ and MNQ chart. You don't need to watch both. I watch the NQ chart only. You can watch it and trade MNQ. You got more data with NQ, and more volume. I do not watch the MNQ chart at all for setups. You're welcome.
I would have typically taken this retest of the 50-minute high. We didn't get the volume confirmation I wanted in this candle right here. I was looking at screen share. It wasn't bad. There is times where I take that. Today just wasn't one of them. We were trending up and lowering volume. Like all four of these candles were decreasing volume. I just didn't decide to take it. Doesn't mean it's a terrible setup. It just didn't fit every piece that I wanted to have for confirmation. So I didn't take it. I might take it.
Welcome in, everyone. TikTok, make sure you follow. Hit the follow. Just before you do anything else, hit the follow if you want to be on the lives every morning. What do you all think a good max point risk would be for our trade zone here? I'm gonna have to do some back testing, of course, but we're just talking. Trying to find a way to really limit the risk when we take a trade, even more so than we already do. Like an exact system, you know? So that way no one's ever just guessing, which I try my best to not let anyone guess about anything, but still. Oh, do we get confirmation here? Still positive delta. Keep that in mind, everyone. We still have positive delta on this candle as of now. Hope it rips down for you, Nick. Hope you make a bag, man. Massive bag. Negative delta. But one thing we need to see here is what, everyone? Just because we have a red candle close and it has sell on it, that's just Grizzology telling us that the candle closed back out of supply and it had negative delta. That's all the sell means. For us to take this trade, what do we want to see? Higher volume. Right here at the bottom. Right now we don't have that. Team Bull, I was looking for a possible short here, but if this, even though this is getting negative delta on this candle, I'm still looking for higher volume, and we haven't got that yet. So no trade until we get that. We got 30 seconds. Does it get some volume? Horrible volume on this. It's gonna be higher than previous, but I wanted, something to stand out. Ben, which coin? This is not, we're not trading crypto. We're
Let's see.
trading NQ. No, there wasn't enough volume there for me to take that. So, even though we had negative delta and that candle closed back outside of our supply, I'm still not taking the shorts.
Could look for a move back to like 800.
Yeah, 800 looks solid,
Looks okay.
but
My favorite setup, but looks alright.
like 880 for a stop. Appreciate all the likes. After joining live, I learned how to not take trades. Thanks a lot, Chris. That's awesome. That's one of the hardest things for people not to do, really, is just simply not force a trade. Isn't that crazy that we have trouble keeping ourselves from just losing money unnecessarily? Once you learn to control your emotions, it's a game changer in life and trading. Nick, I feel you, man. Greedy. Yeah, we're greedy. The one thing I've noticed, one thing that killed me in the beginning, my trading, was one thing that hurt my trading the most in the beginning was I'd catch a losing trade, then the thought would kick in like, oh, I got to make this back. Then I end up, doing even worse, right? If you take a losing trade, do not get that mindset. It happens. It's part of trading. It's literally just as much part of trading as taking a winning trade, taking a loss. Nothing wrong with taking a loss on a valid setup. Nothing wrong at all. You didn't do anything wrong. It just happens sometimes. Me either, Nick. We got like 20 Nicks in here, but I've got most of you. I know who most of you are, so not much confusion.
If we would have swept like a pre-market high or something up here, would have likely taken a short back into this retest of this candle because we had a full body bogged down with aggressive volume, but that wasn't the case, so.
No, Ziggy, I'm not in a trade. I haven't taken a trade all morning. We've been trying to catch one. We've had some good conversations. Just no trades yet, no confirmation. My indicator confirmed on this supply here, but like I said, all that was telling me.
Wait and stay patient.
Hold on, let me mute. All that was telling me that we had a negative delta and we closed outside of this supply. We didn't get the volume I wanted to see there. It's very true, Jake. That's very well put. Knowing how to take a loss is just as important as knowing how to take a winning trade. I agree, if not more important. Hit the follow. Go live every morning. Trade with you all. Real quick while we're waiting, everyone. I'm not going to talk about this much. Maybe the only time I mention it. If you want to try funded accounts, you don't want to risk your own capital, or you just want to use someone else's capital, whatever. Go to my website, grizzlytrades.com. Okay. Look at Apex, Take Profit, Tradeify. Pick which one you like. Use code Grizzly. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them here. GrizzlyTrades.com, and make sure you use all caps on Grizzly to get the discount for them. Daniel, you took a few weeks off and missed it. I'm glad you're back, man. Hopefully everything was okay. And can you talk about Apex unusual rules? Which one would you be referring to? A little more details. I'll do my best. Is it still going? Is the 90% off sale for Apex still going? If it is, I would try them first before that sale's up. Well, it don't matter. Whichever one you like. If you don't like evals, check out Tradeify's straight to funded accounts. They're more expensive and the drawdown's tricky, or the consistency rule is tricky, but it does get you, skips the eval stage. Just make sure you understand the consistency with them if you try them. You can pass them in one day with Apex. You pass the evals in one day, they're 90% off. You can trade up to 20 accounts. Yeah, all that good stuff. Oh wow. You know what's crazy? You know, I told you all I requested a payout from my personal account on Tradeivate. Last week it just came out. Literally, I was watching my the amount that's in my account and it dropped down. Nice. Payday. No, it's one day to pass, Jan. On the evals. You can pass your eval for Apex in one day. And the next morning you can set up your funded. Steak today? Yeah, that sounds good to me. I gotta lock in on this diet. It's almost summer. I'm gonna have to cut some weight. I stay strong and halfway big, but I have to cut in the in the beginning of the year for the summer. Let's see. Would retest back into the supply be valid? Where the team bull? I got you, Robert. There ain't no one. I don't know. You heading out, me? Have a good day. What's up, Smiley? You finally found me. You been looking for me? You have made it. Welcome in. Will NQ give us a trade today? That's the question.
Sure if it will.
The volume is climbing up on lowering volume. Appreciate that, Smiley. I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, drop them in chat. Is there a Fed speaker right now? I don't know. Tom, yeah, I wanted the breakout candle to have higher volume, Tom. That's what I was referring to. Is this a bull flag? I don't know. We got lowering volume inside. So here's what I see, everyone. We have lowering volume inside of hourly supply. This is good for a possible short setup. If we get confirmation, we need a higher volume candles to confirm this with a, with not too much risk, basically.
What was that you were looking for, Grizzly Block?
We're in this hourly supply and we have this lowering volume. So if we had a nice strong candle close below with a good volume, I'd be interested in a short. If it makes sense from a risk to reward perspective. I think I may have sushi today. I've had steak.
What?
I think I may have sushi today. It's been a minute. Maybe your chart settings, or you don't have Renee. Maybe you don't have your real-time data on. How did Gene do in the mountains this weekend? He said he's going skiing.
He did good. He learned how to carve. He's not pizza master anymore. Come on, give us some volume here. I know, not a whole lot, huh?
No. I usually go with like 2 rows when I order. I could put down more for sure, but 2 sushi rolls.
I'm the meat master, and Gene is the pizza master. You're the pizza man.
We just need some volume. We can't take it there. I mean, the candle looks decent for a short, but the volume doesn't support what I'm looking for. Could it print? Yes, but we don't get confirmation. We don't take trades, right? We need that around here, man. That's a good idea. We open one of them up. Could this be the candle that gets the volume? Watch it. I'm not trying to be negative, but watch it. Watch the candle that gets the high volume just be like a 100-point candle down. That would about sum up the price action from Friday and today. That's the most ridiculous stuff. It's almost like the chart's froze, but it's moving, just hanging out here. Yes, drop your questions in chat. Let me see what big earnings we have. We haven't taken a trade yet. We haven't. I'd like to have a short entry if we could just get the volume to support it. I lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought there. Nice, Jessica. The 900 area was it, but I just didn't get the confirmation I needed, though. Glad you caught a trade. Earnings. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Where is it? So Monday, today we have Disney is one of the big ones. We have POTR. Tuesday. I mean, there's a couple there, but nothing crazy. We have AMD on Tuesday. Sorry, I missed that one. AMD on Tuesday. Wednesday's Google. So we got some big earnings this week. Could be another tough week day trading. We'll see. We already know it hasn't given a confirmation yet as far as my strategy goes. Oh, they released this morning, Mark? Did they do the pre-market? The screen's a little bit blurry on TikTok. Make sure you share the live, everyone. I'm going to be around for a little bit longer. Well, nothing yet. We just don't have confirmation, so I can't take anything. Starting to lock the 800 area for a bounce. It would be a 20-point risk trade, though. I would set a hard stop at 880, and if it hit it, it hit it. It'd be all I'd be willing to risk there. Once we get closer, I'll talk to Jay Dunn, see what he thinks. That's more of his type of setup. If you only have 100 to your name, how do you invest? I need 4K by end of month. I don't think that's going to happen, my friend. I hope it does for you, but most of the time when people think like that, trying to make money quick, they usually just lose it all, honestly. Just save that money, focus on creating some income, find you a job. It may not be the job you want in the beginning, but still, get a job, create some income, save some money. Yeah. Nothing comes easy. That's true. Everything takes work. Bill, I'm not, personally. Not because it's not the move, I just don't know enough about it to. I feel like if I'm gonna buy gold or silver, it's gonna be the real stuff, you know? Yeah, Corey, it's hard to control your emotions when you depend on day trading alone. Day trading is hard enough when you have other incomes. If you depending on it to pay your bills, live, provide for your family, you're gonna have so much. It's just gonna be hard to control the emotions, you know. Multiple incomes is the only way. Nice jersey. I respect it. It's interesting perspective, Vance. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, so I gotta wait on the time freeze first. I need to, then I can start working on my land. We're just looking for a trade. Well, what's the move, Jaden?
Bro, I don't know.
It's not this horrible.
Nothing. The only decent setup I saw was that retested that 15-minute high earlier and didn't have the volume on it, so I didn't take it. But
You still considering this 800 bounce, or?
it's possible. Honestly, I've been trading very well on Mondays. I don't want to blow that up.
Plans for my land? I'm not for sure exactly yet. I've got a couple things I'm considering. That one land I own is like over 8 acres. I will, Bill, for sure.
Gene's taking my truck. I'm closing on another house tomorrow. That's exciting. Super excited to close.
You have to be a professional mover by this point.
I know. Well, this was a house that was originally.
Oh, I got you. You're selling.
For a little bit, but I made money on it. I bought it for 1.5, and I'm selling it for 1.73. So after closing costs and such, I'll still make money on it.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Didn't really put much into it.
I haven't bought any gold and silver in a long time. Last time I bought gold, silver.
I've won on most of my house flips.
You all know I gave it to my daughters. But anyways, last time I bought the silver was I paid 2,000 something for the 100-ounce bar. I don't know if I'll buy any in this area, to be honest, where we're at with gold and silver. Grizology's like, I tried to tell you. Oh. I'm happy that I haven't taken a trade. Haven't forced a trade or made up a setup. That's a win in my book. Let's see here. Let's see what Jaden says. This is his type of setup.
Doing that, but it was not good. We done paid $7,000 for that deal.
All right, J-Don, we're coming down here close to that 800.
Getting there. See how we react.
Haven't seen a big volume increase either, so.
I mean, honestly, someone said sometimes you guys are better at selling courses in the course, and honestly, if someone is good at something, like you're gonna invest into a program.
Nah, CMS. It's awesome, Jersey. You can still drop the questions in chat. Hang around. Let's hang around. You all been here this long. Let's be patient. See if we get this set up. We had a little higher volume on that previous candle. Not much. Nothing impressive, but. Not enough for me to take a short. Yeah, Grisology was right, but still didn't confirm enough for me personally. It's crazy that Tesla has multiple expirations throughout the week now. The options. I was talking about that earlier. For those of you new to trading, you know SPY has same day expiration, right? SPY and QQQ, but used to they only had Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm gonna ask a question real quick. If I had a meetup here in Tennessee, who all would come? It's not gonna be, you're gonna have plenty of time to plan. I'm just saying, if I planned one. It'd be East Tennessee. Nice. How's Nashville doing with all the weather? And Mortgage Mike says, Grizz tailgate party. There you go. Maybe in Pigeon Forge, possibly. We'll see. You want to move to Tennessee? Yeah, I seen it was pretty rough there. All the outages in Nashville. All right, I'm unmuting Team Bull. See if he takes this.
We're back to this 800 area. And I'm kind of bummed that setup we got earlier didn't hit that retracement. Coach, I didn't have DOD. Coach didn't have DOD. Yeah, Sean Payton didn't at all.
Come to Cali? You want me to come to Cali? It's only 4 hours?
Honestly,
That's not bad.
On the Super Bowl, I bet Seahawks. Partially because I'm mad at the Patriots, and partially because Sam Darnold is that guy.
You would come from Portugal?
Rashid Shahi.
You have a friend in Knoxville? Appreciate the follow, Sarah.
I will never forgive the Broncos for 4th and 1 at the 10-yard line with the back quarterback. Run it.
Y'all want to hear something crazy? This is random off topic of trading. Well, it's pushing down. Let's see if he takes this. I don't want to miss this trade. I halfway like this trade.
800, guys. I'm not, it's going to blindly buy, but I am watching.
Remind me to finish that story before I get off here, though. It's about Cali. About some people I know in Cali. I know a lot of you, but like some people I've personally met. But it's pretty wild. I'll tell you in a minute.
The retracement for the day is down at like 740. Let's see from here to here.
Is anybody liking this 800 bounce?
I'm just not fully confident in it. Get to 803.
No one likes it? Alright, if you all don't like it, we will not take it. It's group effort here, so. Alright, I'm not taking it.
So, we have that 800 whole psych number, plus we had that...
That simple. We all don't agree?
We have that 2-bar psych
I'm not taking it.
really retested in full. Right in here. Let's see how this candle plays out. If we get a strong, high volume reversal candle here, we can look for a long entry who stops below it. I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
I like that much better than the initial touch. We'll see what happens. We was looking for a possible bounce there, but Jaden was talking. I like that much better. And let me explain what I'm talking about. You all can disagree if you like. If something happens this 5 minute, it hasn't. It's not looking like it's going to, but we have a nice strong green candle close, nice volume. Look for a long entry at that point. Make sure you follow TikTok live every single morning. Just take you just 1 second.
Still waiting. Got about 20 more minutes of trading for me.
Man, we're just not gonna have volume on this candle either.
Nope.
Trust me, I wanted to trade as bad as you all. It's time to pay some taxes, you know? Good bounce, no volume. Imagine that. I like to sell the same week puts or 2 weeks at max. Oh, the Cali story. You all want to hear that, right?
We might get a possibility for
What's the volume on this? Hold on, let me see this volume. Yeah, that's not it. There's not good volume here. See what Jaden says. Then I'll finish the Cali.
back in like 8:20 to 8:30. I'd open until it stops below 800.
You're gonna look for a trade or an entry?
No, look for longs. Yeah. 8:30 to 8:20. If we go below 800, I'll be wrong and I'll stop out. I haven't entered yet. But that's what I'm looking for.
I can't take this trade, everyone. It just doesn't match what I look for. I hope it prints for everyone. It does, but it's not something I can take. That volume just isn't it for me. Just so you know, you heard me right. That's clear. But anyways, I know these people from I was really good friends, close with one, but their family lives like basically away from everything. They have like tons of land, and all they do is just hang out there and just like take mushrooms and hang out in the mountains and stuff, the woods. It's crazy lifestyle. Very different than from ones I've seen before. Cool people. I mean, cool people as you'll ever meet. Nice. I'm not going to mention any names, but yeah. So every time you all mention Cali, I think of that. I'd like to come to the beach. You heading out, G-Man? Take it easy. I don't remember the exact area, the name of the town or whatever. We got lowering volume. So when you're looking for more volume, typically when I look for to take a trade, and this is not always set, but I like to see the volume candle, the confirmation candle, at least have higher volume than 2, 3, 4 previous candles. You can even add a moving average in on your volume to help you, or what is that called? To help you show what's above average. User, you guys have really strengthened my patience. I'm glad I could help you out, man. Did I participate in their activities? No. Some people love the mushrooms. How did I meet these people? I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that part. Let's just say I knew a girl. Let's see here. I just can't take a trade this morning. I'm sorry I kept you all around all morning, but I did my best. We had a good time at least. I think we should call it. Do you all agree? We waited. We didn't have confirmation on anything. We didn't take a trade. We'll come back tomorrow. Try again. I'll do my best. Appreciate all the support, you all showing up. Alright, last chance to follow everyone. I'm about to end the live.